Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sade and I'm mommy over 30. You guys know I'm good for a project, and so I am cleaning out our laundry room. Our laundry room was a hot mess before school started, but once school started it just got worse. So that's what we're focusing on today. Now when I say project, I mean I'm just cleaning it out. I definitely need to paint the laundry room. It does have its original builder's grade paint on the wall, so yes, you will see scratches and small imperfections, but it's all good, you guys. I promise it's not killing me by looking that way. As long as it is organized and functional, it's all good. So let's get started. So guys, I started out by taking my bins from the top shelf. I only have one shelf in our laundry room. Unfortunately, our laundry room is teeny tiny, which is why I have avoided filming it, because I clean it out and it just gets right back junked up, because I do like to hoard cleaning products. That's kind of my thing. I like to try new products. But I do like for it to be clean and functional, and I definitely like to keep things looking good, because that's a part of my love language. My love language is to provide service and do nice things for other people, and so I definitely like to keep things nice for my husband. I don't think he cares personally as long as it's not dirty, and by no means is our house perfect or perfectly clean all the time, but I am constantly trying and constantly doing something, so I do frequently clean it out. But you guys, it's just small, and so it takes a whooping after a little while. So I just dusted that shelf off. It makes no sense for me to get up there with cleaning products because like I said, it's the builder's grade paint and a lot of that will not come off. So I did not get up there with any type of cleaner. I just simply dusted it off, took down those bins, and yes, I will clean the bins out. So these bins came from Dollar Tree. They were $1 each. No, they are not labeled, and I do not care to label them, because I do frequently change all of this stuff out. I don't even take anything out of the bins on a daily basis, so there's no rhyme or reason to how I'm putting things back in there, just simply by sticking stuff in there that I don't use, and putting those things to the back corner of the shelf. And the closer it gets to where I can stand is where I can pull products that I do use on occasion, because the products that I keep in the kitchen and the bathrooms, they are on hand in those places.
Oh baby, won't you love me? Won't you love me? Won't you love me? Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How it feels, baby. Won't you love me? Oh, but kinda new way. Oh, but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too, babe. And love me like yesterday. Oh, but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too. And love me like yesterday. Love me like yesterday.
Y'all, my little helper, he shows up. He takes things out of the bins, and I have to ask him for them back. Of course, tell him thank you, because that is the only way to get things back from my son, is to tell him thank you. Alright guys, so I have pretty much got everything wiped off and replaced inside of the bins. I am going to rearrange them at the top of the shelf. You guys, I do have floral arrangements in my laundry room, and I know some of you probably like, that's kind of strange. Well, I think it looks great. A friend of mine made these, Ashley, shout out to Ashley. She made those for me when I had a planner event. Not many people showed up, but it was a great event. I really loved it. And so you guys, I'm going to move on and clear this shelf over here that I house my kids' dirty clothes on. So on the top of the shelf, I keep 2 of those bins, one for my older 2 children and one bin for the baby. But lately I have been pretty much washing everybody's clothes together because I do use a tie free and clear or all free and clear on their clothes. Alright, so we're going to get this floor swept up and get whatever residue from these cleaning products or detergent that have spilled over here in this corner. We're going to go ahead and get all that cleaned up. And I do have my trusty Scrub Daddy Pinesol and some hot water.
Don't you know that you're beautiful, just the way you are?
I just want to stop for a second and tell you guys thank you so much for following along on my journey. I would like for you guys to stick around with me. Hit that subscribe, that like button. Let me know how you guys are doing, what you guys are working on in the comment section. Also, you guys, I want to say that I have some great things coming up in the fall. Alright, and we have the shelf back in. So I'm just going to put my older band back. My label came off, you guys. And some of my other cleaning products. And some detergent that I have been purchasing here and there, especially at Walgreens. They have a sale here and there, so I purchased some detergents from them. So I'm just going to stick that to the back. I don't normally use Purex, but it's free and clear, so we shall be using that Purex. It was basically free. It was maybe 99 cents. You have that laying around in your car, so I definitely couldn't leave that at the store. So we're going to just get these things back on this shelf and get some laundry done because today is Saturday, of course, and I'll be posting this on Sunday, so hopefully this will help some of you guys get ready for school and work tomorrow. And this middle shelf just houses some of my miscellaneous items, dusters, maybe a few air fresheners here and there. Those that Ziploc bag that I just stuck in there, that actually holds all of our Power Wheel adapters. We are notorious for losing those Power Wheel and hoverboard adapters, chargers, so I just make sure I stick those in there. And then of course I have some additional decorative beads that I tend to misplace and lose, so I stick those in there with my steamer and also our iron. We rarely ever use an iron, but we do own one, and so it lives here in the laundry room.
Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign.
And the last thing for this shelf is just to stick the kids' clothing back up there on top of the shelf. And now I'm going to place in our old cedar mop bucket. It barely fits, but it does fit. So we stick it in here, and that's where I stick my old cedar mop bucket, and also our broom and dustpan.
You know I'd do anything to be in.
You guys, this little slide-in shelf that I house our laundry and extra cleaning supplies, that was clutch. Like, it was $20 at Walmart for maybe $20, but it has been a lifesaver. I really like having our laundry detergent there. And then I have my caddies that live on top of our washing machine. Well, I'm sorry, excuse me, it lives on top of our dryer, but our dryer is not a flat surface. It does have a curve. So I have a old dish towel that looks it looks okay. So I stick our caddies on top of that, and so that it keeps it from sliding off. If you guys have a suggestion for how I can put those things up there without them sliding off, without having that towel up there, you guys let me know. And those caddies came from Walmart. I actually ordered them with a grocery order, so they delivered those to me on the front step. So inside of my caddies, I just put some of the things that I like to have on hand that are quick to grab. My Tide powder, of course, my brush, just some extra all-purpose cleaners, and of course my Dawn Power Wash. You guys, I told you that this laundry room was just an absolute terror. It was just awful. That basket does not even belong over there. I collected that basket from another place that I was purging, and it just ended up being a catch-all. So the laundry room ended up being a catch-all. So I have gotten the laundry room completely cleaned out. It is not what I would aesthetically call beautiful, but it is functional, and that is my main priority right now. I think our next home, which I am praying that will be our forever home, it will definitely have to be aesthetically beautiful as well as functional. But right now we are just trying to get functional. And in true Sade form, we are washing clothes today. Today is Saturday. I take no days off from clothes, you guys. So right now we're going to start with my daughter's linens as well as her blanket and sheet from school. I typically probably would have thought twice about washing these things together. But I do plan on running this through a sanitation wash or a sanitizer wash, and also our dryer. That's the setting that it will be on. So I don't think anything will survive this heat or this water. I'm curious. My husband says I wash clothes all the time, so I want to know, how often do you guys wash clothes? I wash every single day. How often do you guys wash in order to maintain some sanity? Because otherwise we will have clothes crawling up the walls over here. And since this is her linens, I do wash with some type of fabric softener, and I'm going to use the Downy Bliss today. In their clothes, I will not use any adult type of fabric softeners or scents. I just use the Tide Free and Clear. On occasion, I use the Drift Beads. You really don't need 2 pods, but today I will be using 2 pods since I have such a heavier load, but typically I only use 1 pod. More than 1 pod sometimes it's just unnecessary for certain loads. Your clothes will hold on to all of that detergent, that additional detergent that you're using, because the washer won't wash all of it out. So be careful about the amount of detergent that you're using if you're using liquid or using too many pods at once. So you guys, I have my washer and my dryer going. It looks great in here. So now I have to go and tackle the rest of the house and try to get lunch and stuff done for my kids so we can get down for naps today. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me while we accomplished another huge goal that's been on my to-do list. I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday. This will go up on Sunday, so I hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday and also a great productive week. If you would like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about Mommy Over 30. I have great things coming in the future. I am so happy to be a part of this YouTube community, and I hope you guys join me. Follow along with what I have going on. You guys have a good one. Bye.